We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So stepping in, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hit.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now it's 2-0. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. C.J. Cron comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, Smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-1 the count now. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Jake Rogers is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The center fielder,
Jacoby Jones the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Matthew Boyd. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Victor Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
That's in there, base hit, and they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Goodrum is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Taylor's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. In there, strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 1-2. Smoke toward third. Glove by Turner. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Detroit is out in front, 7-0. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fouled away. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Fouled off. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a real...
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Turner isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at ball one. And it's fouled away. Second and third here, one man out. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next up is Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Muncy, playing here in his age 29 season, he was a fifth-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Boyd is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The first base.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
C.J. Cron is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The average coming in at 266. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Settling in now, Jake Rogers. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Rogers, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're still in control, 7-0. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air out to left field. Demerit is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Stepping in, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Julio.
Has a look, now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And he fouls this one off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Lays off 2-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Rogers gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Turner's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Digging in to try it again, Travis Demerit. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Matthew Boyd is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And they hold a 7-0 lead. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, A.J.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Betts who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1
Well
strike.
above the letters with the fastball that time. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. At the plate, Niko Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
C.J. Cron. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
C.J. Cron is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Jake Rogers as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 10-0 score.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Dylan Floro answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Jacoby Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 3 runs already home here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Drilled to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Travis Dumerant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Still only 1 out in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Tigers 11 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he's struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Slow roller down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready for another chance? Matthew Boyd. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Victor Reyes stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Digging in and looking for more, Niko Goodrum. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Count now a ball and a strike. here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Three and one.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel.
So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera, man at first after the 2-out walk. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 11-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cal.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Dylan Floro. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Oh, and this is off the glove of Cabrera. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
No runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Jake Rogers stands in as he looks at a called strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. None out, runners at first and second. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Glove by Taylor. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 0-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they lead it 11-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one. Here's
Jock Peterson now. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batter.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 11-0. Now at the plate, Travis Demerit, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matthew.
So here now is the pitcher, Matthew Boyd. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Scooped up. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tigers lead this one 11-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is there, 2 gone. Standing in, Keibert Ruiz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Gray enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 83.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for Detroit, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
That's out.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And he popped him up. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So now to the plate, Jake Rogers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
At the plate, Jacoby Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Travis Demeritte.
At the plate, Travis Demeritte, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Takes this the other way to right, and this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tigers lead it 13-0. Now Ron Gardenhire out on his way to confer with the home plate umpire, as it looks as though he'll be motioning for the double switch here. Gerson Moreno will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cameron Maben will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 4, Cameron Maben.
Digging in now, Gray, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 1, and it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Moreno, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Here it comes, the 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball
2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled away. And this is popped up near second base. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Now here's the pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
That's too high.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Chris Taylor is on deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Rony Garcia enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Keibert Ruiz will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. This is pulled into right, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. In to score, the runner from second.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a called strike here on the borderline pitch at strike 1. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next to
Digging in, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Popped him up. Rogers has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Tigers scored a lucky 13 in this one. Matthew Boyd with his 4th win this season, striking out 12 in the process. Julio Urias takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you